At any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday?
Any given Sunday.
Greyson, you're gonna die.
Oh! Where I called my shot.
Sizing up Vertigo!
Where champions cement their legacy.
Sandwiching the head of Salinas.
Oh, and another one.
Even Dora could ring with me?
Any given Sunday is my night.
Land honor.
This will be one step closer to the Smash Wrestling Championship.
Give me that cross on January 14th.
Where I get my revenge.
And I will.
Be number one contender.
You will find out what's in the box.
All right, Any Given Sunday is finally here. The London Music Hall jam-packed, and it may be cold outside, but Casey Andrews, Blake Murphy, warm inside for a hot show.
And what a show it is, and we'll kick it off with books versus looks. Michael Greyson, Rodney Matthews, the former Smash Tag Champs, have exploded here.
On top of that, a number one contenders ladder match. Carter Mason has an opportunity to put up or shut up, climb to that number one contendership spot.
We've also got the Women's Championship on the line. Silesia Sparx against Dream Girl Ellie, and the former champion Nikita, who did not lose that title, will be wearing the stripes as the special guest referee.
Nikita, definitely the question mark there, and the new tag team champions will be crowned. Sinner and Saint, all the way from Vancouver, versus Level X. Dream Girl Ellie has a chance to become a double champion here in Smash.
Dustin mentioned it earlier, to Buffalo exports Kevin Blackwood, Haley Dillon. That's going to be a hard-hitting affair.
Proving ground for sure, and then another one, a proving ground match for Vaughn Vertigo, as he has a chance to take on one of his idols, Matt Cross, the first Smash Wrestling champion here today.
And most importantly, we will find out A, what is in the box, and B, if we have a new Smash Wrestling champion. Psycho Mike defends against Mr. Charles Crowley.
All of this and so much more. Let's go down to Dustin at the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from London, Ontario, weighing at 190 pounds, the underrated one, Rodney Matthews.
Well, a new attitude for Rodney Matthews and Miley as they show up here. Rodney Matthews wearing his Tag Team of the Year medal that he won with his Books and Looks partner. Now let's take a look at this here as Michael Greyson got his medal earlier today, and well, it's good to see him getting recognized, but all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Rodney Matthews shows up and spoils the party for Greyson before they even get to the ring, Blake.
And that's why you see Matthews with 2 medals on his neck.
Unbelievable here, and Rodney Matthews and Miley, they're fired up, but hold on, wait a second here, Blake. Hang on here. Michael Greyson has hit the ring, and he is fired up. Michael Greyson fired up here, ready to get this thing started at Any Given Sunday. The referee trying to give it a little bit of distance here to start the match. And we are underway, and Michael Greyson, a house on fire. He has been stewing on this, Blake, since November, when his partner, his comrade, his looks turned on him.
And he's still got the books, he's still got the vest. He came to the ring with that books as well, but there is a completely different version of Michael Greyson we're seeing here, way more aggressive than we're used to seeing from Books.
Michael Greyson fired up, and Miley better keep her distance if she knows what's good for her, as Michael Greyson, he said straight up he wants blood here tonight, Blake.
I think he went further than that. He said, I'm going to kill Rodney Matthews. He was studying book after book, trying to figure out, what do you do when your tag team partner, when your best friend, someone you were champions with, turns their back on you in such dramatic fashion? The answer is not in a book. It's in the ring, and it's maybe some blood tonight.
Well, these two absolutely tearing into each other to get started here, but this is something that, as much as it's sad to see Books and Looks split up because they were such a phenomenal tag team, it also might be the edge that both of these guys needed going forward in Smash Wrestling, because we've seen a new side to Michael Greyson just in these first few minutes.
And we'll certainly see whoever comes out of this match victorious is probably going to have a lot of momentum to their newfound singles career. Rodney Matthews clearly believes this was the right move for him, saying not only was Michael Greyson the dead weight in the tag team, but as his trunks say, hey, he's underrated. Being in this tag team made it so that Rodney Matthews wasn't getting the shine that Rodney Matthews thinks he deserves.
Well, and Rodney Matthews has a very high opinion of himself, but the problem is that Michael Greyson was the one who kept him grounded. He was the one who kept him in check. So it's interesting to see now, basically the heels are off on both of these guys.
And we thought for a long time that Miley, as the manager of Books and Looks, was the person kind of keeping not only the focus, nasty chop in the crowd there, but also kind of the moral center. But what we've seen since the breakup is that Rodney Matthews and Miley are a lot more willing to let's say, take the edges of those books, what the rule book says, and use a full 5 count, use the referee's discretion, really try to get any edge they can. We never really saw that with Books and Looks.
Blake, I think what this really is, oh, come on!
Point proven right there with a kick of the ropes to the nether regions.
Right in the huevos here as Rodney Matthews takes over with the distraction from Miley. And I think what's really being shown here is that the mask, hang on, we got a 2 count. Just a 2 count there as Rodney Matthews trying to finish this one early, but I think the mask actually slipped on both of these. I think this is how they've been all along. And you hear the crowd getting on Rodney Matthews about his new nickname here.
Tell him he's overrated, not underrated, and we'll see. I think they'll have a claim to that as the crowd if Rodney Matthews doesn't come out of this victorious.
Now, credit to Rodney Matthews. I mean, most of the time when you see a breakup like this, you see one member of the team try and avoid the other for as long as possible to not get that. But I think Rodney Matthews is interested in proving a point and showing that he was the one carrying the team. So he wants to make this clear from the get-go. He just wants to finish this and move on to bigger things, but I don't think it's going to be that easy.
No, he even went so far as to say, I'm not even going to explain why I did this really until after this match. Miley has promised us an explanation once Rodney Matthews wins this match. In the way they've put it, they think that's a foregone conclusion.
Big atomic drop there for Greyson, and all of a sudden Rodney Matthews trying to buy himself some time, sends Greyson to the floor, looking to take possibly that 10 count.
Rodney Matthews also coming in here with a new haircut. You know, sometimes in times of trouble, you might see a woman with new bangs or something like that. Rodney Matthews has done the male version of that, cutting off what were previously long locks. Looking for a pile driver.
Oh my God, he's looking to end his, big back body drop, and the thud reverberates through the London Music Hall. You talk about that haircut, I don't know, he needs a little bit of gel in that thing, Blake. He's starting to look a bit like a pineapple.
Oh! Michael Greyson letting Miley know how he feels about her part in this breakup.
No love lost on either side here. Michael Greyson, to his credit, he is not wallowing. He's just getting the job done. Beautiful straightjacket neck breaker here. Michael Greyson is rolling. This is unfamiliar territory for both of these guys. They're used to having that partner on their side. Big slingshot back elbow, and here we go. Could this be it? 1, 2, no!
It's a great point you make.
Matthews out the back door as we take a look at this one more time.
It's a great point you make about Rodney Matthews and Michael Greyson having so much tag experience, where normally this is a point where Matthews would probably be crawling over to his corner trying to tag in Michael Greyson. There's no one there. There's no light at the end of that tunnel tonight.
Well, and this match has been a breakneck pace since the start, and most of the time you have a chance in tag team wrestling to get out on the apron and have a little breather, but not today. Rodney Matthews saying, I think he broke my nose, and Michael Greyson looking to possibly go coast to coast, but Miley. See, and now this is the side of Miley that we're seeing for the first couple times here.
Rodney Matthews has a book.
Oh! That book right to the shin and knee of Michael Greyson. Rodney Matthews can't read.
Exactly right, and that's why he's ripping the pages out of this instead of studying it. I imagine this is the most hurtful thing you could do to Michael Greyson is turn on him as a tag team partner. Second most is disrespect the books.
How to Deal with Dummies for Dummies, written by Mike. Oh my goodness, a wheelbarrow German suplex into the ring apron.
There is no book that is going to tell you how to brace yourself for that or how to get back in a match when your lower back is stinging as that. Oh.
Greyson tried to turn into it a little bit to avoid the impact to his spine, and it may have caused more issues as he landed kind of on his ribs a little bit, and like that's an easy way to puncture a lung, Blake.
Yeah, you trade there the lower back pain and maybe some of your core stability for your wind, basically, and he's not going to get any chance to catch that wind now with knees being driven into his back.
Greyson here looking to get a quick cover, 2. Rodney Matthews here looking to get this one out of the way as quickly as possible. He's not paid by the hour, Blake. And something tells me that he's trying to make a statement, but he just wants to get out of this one alive.
Here we see that more aggressive side again, using the full 5 count from the official in the ropes here and going right back to the choke over the middle rope.
I'm just impressed that, Greyson's,
Oh, no.
Oh! A book right across the side of the head by Miley, and Greyson is out.
This is maybe the least fair part of this is as they separate. Matthews looking for a cover.
2.
Michael Greyson does not have a Miley on the outside of the ring to counteract this. He's in here basically 2-on-1 the way this is played out.
Well, that's something that Michael Grayson's going to need to look into with a massive vertical suplex over into the cover. 2 down.
Do you know any librarians?
I haven't been in a library in 15 years, Blake, in case you couldn't tell. I go on dates. So Rodney Matthews is in firm control here thanks to the help of the outside interference of Miley, which has gone unnoticed by the referee at this point. But Greyson not going quietly here as he's trying to get a little something going here with the encouragement of the London Music Hall. Ow, and hung up on the top rope there. Time could be short here as Greyson 2. And Matthews did not hook the leg there, Blake.
Yeah, and this is where that cockiness can cut 2 ways. It's great that you're in there confident, you're going after the moves that you think can keep an opponent down, but you've also got to have the attention to detail to, hey, you tagged with this guy a long time. You might think he was the dead weight. You guys won the tag team championships together. You got to hook a leg to put a guy like Michael Greyson down.
Tag team championships, they won tag team of the year in the Smash Wrestling Awards, and now, they could be a contender for feud of the year as we fire things up. Oh, short DDT there. Any Given Sunday, 2. Any Given Sunday, the biggest show to start the year for Smash Wrestling. And as you can see here, these two are going head to head.
Tag team of the year, tag team match of the year, that tables match with TDT.
And the music hall chanting, "You can't beat him." They might have a point here.
Should be chanting, hey, why don't you hook the leg next time? That's a couple covers now that were 2.5, and maybe if you do a proper cover, you've got the victory by now.
It's not a very melodious chant.
No, I'm not good at that part of this.
Michael Greyson now firing up to his feet here, not willing to go quietly. As these two trade forearms, and all of the anger and all of the frustration of the last few months are buried in these punches back and forth. Oh! Greyson just lighting Matthews up here. Going for that German suplex. Michael Greyson, he's got it in him now. Going for that springboard again. This could be it as he hooks the leg. 2, no, wow. Matthews out at the very last second, Blake, as we take another look here, that massive German suplex. Now you want to land flat on a German suplex. If you land a little sideways like that, you can pinch a nerve in your neck and shoulder. And
Can't bridge for the cover.
It can cause your left arm to go numb. You can cause all kinds of issues if you land sideways like Matthews did there.
And now Matthews trying to catch his breath in the corner here.
And hold on, because Greyson's looking to go coast to coast. We've seen him do this in the past. It's never not amazing, and he'd be so mad at me for using a double negative.
A little aware of Miley on the outside.
Oh, my goodness. Greyson goes coast to coast. Cover, hooks the leg. Hold on, Miley here. She almost got that foot on the ropes, but either way, as we see here, all the way across, right into the hip and pelvis of Rodney Matthews.
And it looked a second there like Greyson gave a hesitation when he was up top with Miley standing nearby. Smart ring awareness from him. It ends up Miley's trying to put the foot on the rope.
Well, here's the thing, as much as Greyson is angry, these people did mean a lot to him for a long time. I think this must still be difficult for him, as angry as he is. Oh, hold on now. Malfunction at the junction there as Rodney Matthews sidesteps. Pile driver. 1, 2, no! Greyson out at the last second.
And that time Matthews was sure to hook that leg. That was just the last little bit Michael Greyson has to give here. Maybe Rodney Matthews
Blake,
losing his mind at our official.
He is beside himself, Blake. Rodney Matthews begging the official to change that to a 3. That's not how it works.
I don't know that that's ever worked when someone pleads with the ref that way. Oh no.
Oh, looking for that stomp there. Hold on. Sidestep by Greyson. Goes for an Arcana roll. Holds on. Big knee. That could be it. 1, 2. No. Greyson almost had that one. Rodney Matthews just by the shorter hair on the top of his head.
And we might not like Matthews' new attitude, the way he's approached this breakup, but there's no denying how good he is in the ring. You see the resiliency there to be able to kick out of a running knee like that.
Well, and safe to say, Blake, both of these guys are at the top of their game. Oh, as we're looking for a new tag team champion, big stomp out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3, that's it.
The winner of this contest, Rodney Matthews.
Matthews still covering Greyson here, insult to injury, saying, hey, I kept you down for 3 with the same stomp I used to turn on you. I could have had this at 5, 6, 7.
Here we see it again, boom, plants the boot in the back as if it was a knife. And Rodney Matthews gets a win, a decisive victory here for the, well, former looks. And you see a why Rodney, why now at Miley, showing what she's been all along, Blake.
And Miley did promise us an explanation for her part in this, and I think that's kind of what this Why Rodney Why sign is about. This is also a Why Miley Why.
Well, and Miley here, she's got lots to say, and now apparently she's just gonna say it all over the place. As you gotta feel for Michael Greyson, but at the same time, Miley needs to make a statement. She needs to know what's going on here is not right.
She was calling for a mic, instead going to taunt Michael Greyson a little while longer first.
Well, let's head down to the ring and hear what Miley has to say.
You pathetic little underachiever. Get up and look me in the eyes when I talk to you. Look at me.
Blake, this is uncomfortable.
Up. Look me in the eyes. No, I have not. Trust me. We promised that we would give you an explanation at any given Sunday after Rodney beats the living hell out of Greyson. And that's exactly what he just did. Because you know what we do, baby? We deliver. world. This world is for cold, hard killers who can make the tough decisions when they need to make them. And you're just a pathetic little good boy who can't call the tough shots. If you think I'm wrong, then why am I standing here, Greyson? Why am I standing here in your face? I broke your heart. I ruined your life.
Whoa!
And I'm just standing here making you look like a little idiot. You should punch me in the face right now, Greyson. Do it. Punch me, Greyson. Hit me. 3-shot. I deserve it, right? See, this is what happens when you're pathetic. How many times do you have to kick a dog before he stops coming back to beg for food? How many times? How many times do I have to kick you, Greyson, before you stop running back for food? But here's the thing. Greyson likes to play by the rules because he's a smart little boy. So Greyson, while you're playing by the rules, I'm making up my own. And you're too smart to bite the hand that feeds you. Isn't he? He's too smart. You won't bite back. So London, if you want an answer, here it is. This is Greyson's retirement match because it's about damn time to put this dog out of his misery. I hope you all just enjoyed his retirement match. He's not going to be able to climb back.
Well, I'm kind of lost for words here, Blake. Miley's saying that this is Michael Greyson's retirement match. Could there be any truth to that?
Without Rodney, Matthews, and Miley don't think Michael Greyson has a future here. Michael Greyson, we see him in the ring right now, still on his knees, looking around. What happened? Who are these people?
Well, and I mean, Miley's showing that she's just, all this time, she's just been a mean girl. But, I mean...
The girls, cute little match they had, blah, blah, blah. But I'm the real Smash Wrestling Women's Champion. And now that I'm back, I want a title shot at any given Sunday.
You know what? You make a lot of good points, Nikita. You are back, the contract has been signed, and yeah, you did not lose the Smash Wrestling Women's Championship. But you know what? You will get a front seat look at who you will challenge for that title. Because at any given Sunday, you are going to be the special guest referee.
Because really, at the end of the day, who cares who wins? That camera's going to be on my pretty face, holding up that championship belt, because I'm the true champion of Smash Wrestling.
Well, you heard it from the boss himself. Any given Sunday, the rematch. Ellie, Sparx, 3. And this time we got a special guest referee.
I'm hot. You're not.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Smash Wrestling Women's Championship. Introducing first, this is your special guest referee, Nikita.
Well, and what an interesting situation we have here, Blake, as it's Sparx, Ellie 3, but Nikita, the former champion who never lost the title in the ring, is going to be calling it perhaps down the middle?
You would think so. She said when she was talking to Sebastian Schwab earlier, she doesn't care who wins. She thinks she could be either of these women. So what's the difference to her?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how this one goes as Nikita has a front row seat for what is going to be a drop-down, bang-out match.
Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, this is Silesia Sparx.
And if you want to talk about the human personification of a bad attitude, it is standing right there. Silesia Sparx stole the championship from Dream Girl Ellie after losing by disqualification. Ellie gets the title back, but loses that match by disqualification. So we've got ourselves a rubber match here between two of the baddest women that Smash Wrestling has ever seen.
And they are 1-1 against each other without a real clear finish. So both of these two have a ton on the line because the championship is on the line, but also as this rivalry expands, we need to know who's better between Dream Girl Ellie and Silesia Sparx.
Well, and make no bones about it, Silesia Sparx is a very dangerous competitor. She is a very powerful human being who spends a lot of time in the gym, in case you couldn't tell. And she is able to inflict some major damage upon her opponent.
Pound for pound, probably the strongest person on the entire Smash Wrestling roster, male or female.
Bad attitude to boot, and malicious intent along with that kind of strength is a very dangerous combination. Feels entitled to the championship plate.
Seeing a stare down as well between her and Nikita.
Talk about star-making years. Dream Girl Ellie comes into the Canusa Classic back in the summertime, wins the MVP of the Canusa Classic as well as her match, and then goes on to be a call-up out of nowhere and wins the Smash Wrestling Women's Championship, at the time vacated, and it enters into this incredible back and forth with Silesia Sparx for the title.
And you can see how much Sparx wants this. Nikita already having to separate the two. Silesia Sparx looking to get the jump on Ellie there and attack before the match began.
Well, and Dream Girl Ellie, a very game competitor here, but she's got her work cut out for her because Silesia Sparx, she knows her tricks at this point. Well, and Nikita looking like she's trying to check Dream Girl Ellie for, I mean, the Punisher gear could come with some guns, but Nikita holding up the championship, not as the champion, as the referee in this case.
Although she did just say, that's my title, as she held it up to the crowd.
Both of these competitors looking very game for this one. And we are underway, and just like that, fists are flying. No lockups expected here, Blake.
Absolutely not. A quick double leg from Dream Girl Ellie, but Silesia Sparx rolls her over. Fists flying everywhere early on. Nikita's going to have her hands full.
Well, and here's the thing. Dream Girl Ellie, if anybody's going to, someone you don't want to get into a striking match with, it's someone who's trained with Malachi Black and Zelina Vega. But at the same time, the strength alone that Silesia Sparx has, I mean, I wouldn't want to get in a fist fight with either of these women.
No, absolutely not. And you see right there, that striking technique from the Dark Arts gym that you mentioned. Dream Girl Ellie, very, very comfortable in this kind of a match as we see the diving clothesline there.
Well, and she takes the time to wind up as we get a count, and just a 1 count here. Dream Girl Ellie takes the time to put all of her weight. She's not a big girl, but she puts everything she has into every strike she throws, Blake. And the damage that she has done, she basically caved in Shazza McKenzie's chest to win the title.
Sparx there already going a little underhanded with a shot to the eye. Throwing Dream Girl Ellie's aim off there. She tried to get back into this one.
Well, and Nikita, so far, she's staying out of the way, but at the same time, you know she's sizing up both of these women for her inevitable rematch. Boom, and big clothesline there by Silesia Sparx into the cover. 2, no, just barely 1.5.
So, Casey, you've been in singles matches, tag matches, multi-man matches. when it comes to Nikita's role in this, just how valuable could this front row seat be to scouting her next opponent? Because we presume she's going to get the next title shot, whoever wins.
Absolutely. Nikita has a chance to look at this from a very fair perspective. She has an opportunity to see every single move that both of these women make because they're more concerned with each other than they are with her. So they're not going to hold anything back. And Silesia Sparx now putting all of her weight. Muscle is very dense, Blake, and she is putting all of her weight on Dream Girl Ellie's neck there. Looking to possibly pinch a nerve. If Dream Girl Ellie loses the use of her arms, she can't throw those heavy strikes.
Nikita making sure Sparx doesn't go past that 5 count.
Hold on there, and Sparx better be careful that she doesn't get on the wrong side of Nikita. She has a temper as well, Blake, and even if she's supposed to call it down the middle, it's not necessarily guaranteed. Dream Girl Ellie on a bit of Dream Street here as she gets sent off. Big boot to the gut. Down across the knee, and a big clothesline. Silesia hooks the leg here, 2. A little bit slower to kick out that time, Dream Girl Ellie.
This is such a fascinating situation for all 3 of these women, really, where Nikita never lost that title. Contract disputes with Smash Wrestling. That title shot that eventually went to Dream Girl Ellie and she won the championship was originally supposed to be Silesia Sparx's. All 3 of these women think they're the rightful Smash champion right now.
Well, and all of them do have a claim to the throne here, as this is probably one of the most competitive women's divisions you're going to find anywhere, Blake, because of the caliber of talent. You think about the time Nikita won the Smash Wrestling Women's Championship from none other than Rosemary, and ever since then, the challengers that have come along have been absolutely top-notch across the board, and this continues tonight with 2 of the best women on the planet.
And we saw last night at Any Given Saturday 10, Miley needs to be considered in that mix as well. She was in a triple threat with Nikita and Silesia Sparx. Sparx picking up the win in that one.
Oh, hold on now. Dream Girl Ellie in a bad way here as Silesia Sparx has a sleeper hold on, and she has it in tight. You can see Dream Girl Ellie starting to turn purple.
KC, when you are the smaller and maybe less strong competitor in a match, how hard is it to get out of a hold like this where your air is being choked off, but also that the extra weight of Silesia Sparx is on top of you?
It's absolutely extra difficult, especially because that lactic acid starts to build up very quickly when you get into a match like this. Now, this is actually how Silesia Sparx got disqualified the first time around. She hung Dream Girl Ellie up until she passed out and was disqualified for her tactics.
I'll tell you, if they were ever to wrestle for the Smash Women's Championship in a no disqualification situation, that is a tremendous move to go to. The amount of leverage you can get there, pulling someone off their feet entirely while you're choking them out, there's just no recourse.
I don't think there's a building that could hold a no disqualification match between these 2. We need some sort of rules in these matches, Blake, because these 2 would literally tear down any venue. Whoa! Hold on now. Dream Girl Ellie throwing those clotheslines. Nikita making sure to stay as far away as possible.
There, once again, you see the striking capability of Dream Girl Ellie.
Oh, she's very sudden in the way that she hits her strikes, and I've said that about a few people, but there's a big German suplex out of nowhere, and Ellie back up to her feet. Paying no mind to the special referee. Ellie is all business tonight.
All business, and she has to be because, by the way, this is not her only title match tonight.
Well, that's it. She's looking to make history tonight by becoming a double champion. Tag team champion with Orion as part of Level X, as well as the Smash Wrestling Women's Champion. But hold on now. Silesia Sparx has grabbed the championship. This has been an ongoing problem. You'd think we'd take the belt away from ringside, Blake.
You could have put it here with us. We would have protected it. Nikita trying to make sure Sparx can't use it as a weapon, though, here.
Oh, jeez! A size 4 right across the side of the face. Once, twice, 3 times. And Ellie is just caving in the side of Silesia's head here.
5 stiff boots.
Well, and she's keeping the foot on there for good measure, but Nikita laying down the law.
Nikita giving the count there. I don't know if that was a foot choke or just taunting, though, really.
Dream Girl Ellie goes for another one and gets it. She is all fired up here tonight, Blake. And we take another look. Look at the speed she builds up in such a short amount of time, and wham! Right across the side of the face.
That bottom turnbuckle's become a pillow of sorts for Sparx. She might be out. There's another one.
Nikita may need to call this one. Dream Girl Ellie's got a look in her eye that's very dangerous, Blake. I don't think the lights are on, but nobody's home at this point.
It would probably take a lot for Nikita to call this. She's been in the ring so much herself that you probably want to give the wrestlers a chance to finish this themselves.
Hold on now.
Sparx is out of it.
Going for another one. What are we on, 8 now?
I believe that's 8.
My God, Ellie, go for the cover. Silesia Sparx. She is not. Oh, hold on now.
Stiff arm to Nikita there from Ellie.
Now Ellie's got her championship again. I don't know why we leave this thing sitting on the ring. It seems almost irresponsible, but Ellie doesn't want to win this way. She let her, her anger get the best of her in the last match, but she wants a decisive victory here.
This is a very intense.
Hold on! Oh!
What the hell?
Blake, what the hell just happened?
Nikita called this thing straight all the way. She just leveled Dream Girl Ellie from behind with that championship.
God, she blasted her in the side of the head, Blake. Dream Girl Ellie is out cold.
Big smile on Nikita's face. She is aware she can't win her title back in this match. She's the referee.
Well, but
both women are down.
What do we do now? Nikita has evened up this match, for lack of a better term, but at this point,
I don't think Sparx expected a favor like that from Nikita. She was out in the corner from all of those running kicks.
Dream Girl Ellie is on Dream Street. She has not moved as Nikita gets down now. 1, 2, 3, and that's it.
The winner of this contest and new Smash Wrestling Women's Champion, Silesia Sparx.
Nikita with a smirk on her face here. She rolls Sparx over.
Nikita with the assist. There's no other way to call it.
But was she helping Sparx or just sticking it to Dream Girl Ellie? Because Sparx still doesn't seem aware of what happened.
What does Nikita have to gain by this?
Maybe she thinks Sparx is an easier matchup, but that would be a bizarre choice if so.
Well, and Silesia Sparx, I don't think she's fully aware of what's going on. She just knows she's holding a belt in the air, but
Nikita counted that pin at a pretty standard pace, maybe even a slower pace.
Blake,
We've got another official here.
Dream Girl Ellie hasn't moved.
That shot from the title took her out, and Dream Girl Ellie's going to get some assistance here.
Here we go as
multiple officials coming out to help her.
Referee Fargo Tolbath comes to the ring. And
cut the music!
is it open mic night?
Apparently so.
About 10 minutes before this match started, you came into my locker room and you dropped an envelope on my chair with an offer. And I said I'd think about it, and I got to thinking, I was like, you know what? This girl's hot. You know?
This girl's also hot.
And then I was like, this girl, she's jacked.
Damn, because this one's also jacked.
So you know what? I sat here and I thought, you're fucking lethal.
And you know what? You've got a deadly gaze.
So together we could be lethal gaze.
Well, the formation of lethal gaze here, Blake, is Nikita and Silesia Sparx. I mean, what does this mean for the title?
Well, Silesia Sparx is the new champion. I guess we can throw away the idea that Nikita is facing the new champion as the #1 contender. These two look like besties now.
Well, more questions than answers as lethal gaze parade around the ring, but I think it's safe to say that we have not seen the last of Dream Girl Ellie. And speaking of dreams, Blake, we are getting fired up and getting ready for our next contest here, which is a dream match both for Smash Wrestling fans as well as one of the competitors who's been dreaming of this match since day one.
When I was a little V guy, jumping on my trampoline, practicing moonsaults, I was a backyard wrestler. Getting into the industry at 14 years old, going around helping out at shows, I got to meet a lot of people. And one of those people was Matt Cross. This was a man who was on Wrestling Society X, Tough Enough, hell, even the backyard wrestling video game. How could I not fall in love with Matt's story? A man who came up from the backyard, who was told he was too small, out there in the elements to become the world's most traveled professional wrestler. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Because Matt Cross is somebody that I strive to be. This past year has been an absolute whirlwind since I returned from surgery. Match by match, wrestling in 9 countries, I've proved that V-Guy is the top guy. And that's why I called my shot for any given Sunday.
You know my journey. Give me Matt Cross on January 14th.
Much like Matt, I believed in the journey, not the destination. And my journey has brought me the opportunity to defeat the first Smash Wrestling champion. January 14th, any given Sunday.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from North Havenbrook, Ontario, weighing in at 175 pounds, the V-Guy, Vaughn Vertigo!
And I feel like Big Fight Feel is a good way to describe all the matches here tonight, Blake, but this one's different. This one is special because, as you just saw, Vaughn Vertigo is on the run of a lifetime, and he has a chance to make the statement against one of the founding fathers of Smash Wrestling.
A guy he is trying to be in his career in Matt Cross.
And you talk about people who need to slay their demons. This is not that. This is a fight of respect between two people who have a lot of it from both their peers as well as each other. Vaughn Vertigo on the run of a lifetime, but this guy never fails to disappoint.
And his opponent, from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 191 pounds, this is M-Dog Matt Cross!
Always a pleasure to see the inaugural Smash Wrestling champion, and the London Music Hall comes alive when Matt Cross comes to the ring. And he's looking big, Blake.
He is looking big. This is a guy who Vaughn Vertigo mentioned it. Part of Matt Cross's story is that he was told he was too small, he was too undersized. Matt Cross had to go out and carve a path to relevancy and success in wrestling that wasn't there for guys like Vaughn Vertigo before Matt Cross, but that doesn't mean he's small. He's wide, he's thick, he's very strong. He's probably going to have the strength advantage in this match.
Well, and he has that gymnastics background. Vaughn Vertigo can attack from multiple different angles, but Matt Cross literally owns the sky. So this is going to be one of those matches where you need to keep your head on a swivel. Don't go for a drink or a snack, because this one is going to be high octane, bell to bell.
It's going to be a different look for Vaughn Vertigo as well, even though he's on the younger side and did get his start at 14. So a lot of experience, usually the more experienced wrestler in his matches lately, but Matt Cross, a huge experience edge in this one.
Well, and Vaughn Vertigo has been the one who's been going out. He's been making a point of, venturing to Europe and beyond to sharpen his tools, to hone his craft, and we are underway here. This is a big one, Blake.
It has to be, on one hand, a little bit humbling for Matt Cross to hear someone as talented and successful as Vaughn Vertigo be like, hey, you're the guy for me. You're the guy who I played as in the video games, whose path I tried to emulate. But also maybe a little bit of for Matt Cross, hey, I'm not done yet. I'm not retired. I'm still in this spot.
Well, and that's the vibe. You know, Vaughn Vertigo wants a chance to prove himself, but I think Matt Cross may have taken it as if Vaughn Vertigo wanted to put him out to pasture a little bit, Blake. And that definitely may not be the case. You know, it's all about, as we go for a quick cover here, you see that quick speed on both sides. Both guys fire up here.
A little bit of friendly trash talk there, I think, to get us going.
Well, and Vaughn Vertigo, he has an edge when he needs to, but he has a chance to literally bring his game to another level here. And this is what it's all about. Vaughn Vertigo called his shot. He knows that Any Given Sunday is huge, and Any Given Sunday 10, the 10th edition of Any Given Sunday, is the perfect opportunity to say, yeah, this is my day.
It really has felt like Vaughn Vertigo's had a number of those days in the last year or so. He mentioned he's fought in 9 different countries in 2023. It seems every time he comes back here to Smash, he's got a new move or 2 or 3 to show off and try to keep people down. He's got to be very close if he comes up with a victory here over the first Smash champion. He's got to be in the mix for, hey, who's the next contender later this year?
Well, in Smash alone in the last year or so, you think you look at Axel Tischer. He took him to the limit. He's had a chance to take on Artemis Spencer in the Northern Tournament. He's had a chance to take on some huge names. And now, one of the biggest, Matt Cross here. But Vaughn Vertigo knows Matt Cross's moves. He has studied him well. He goes for a cover here, looking to end this one early.
The important thing here for Vertigo, in addition to, of course, the speed game in the matchup with Matt Cross is, yeah, you can respect this guy and have him scouted, but you can't be deferential to him. You can't look across and think, man, that's M-Dog Matt Cross. That's a guy, you have to treat this like any other opponent.
Professional wrestling is a strange sport, Blake, where you show respect for your peers and your elders by punching them as hard as you possibly can, and that's what we're going to see out of these two guys here today. Vertigo, see, throwing everything he's got into these. Every punch could be a knockout punch.
Casey, did you ever have a match like this when you were a younger wrestler coming up and being across the ring from someone that you had really looked up to and studied?
You know, I've had a big moonsault there. I've had an opportunity as we go for a cover to face some of the biggest names in Canadian professional wrestling. Nothing on this level, but there were definitely some where you start to feel those butterflies a little bit. As we take another look here, big boot right into a standing moonsault, and there's no wasted motion with Vaughn Vertigo. Since he's come back from his hernia surgery, some would argue that he's actually gained a step and not lost one.
Yeah, some of the torque he gets on some of these flipping moves. He's also one of the best strikers with his feet and knees, that not just in Smash Wrestling, but anywhere. The way he gets a Shining Wizard off a running boot, things like that, he is an excellent striker with his lower half.
Well, and Matt Cross will need to be careful, as that Vonton bomb can come out of nowhere. He'll need to watch his back. Up and over, big shot there. And Vertigo has been aiming those shots precisely for the chin and the ears, as those are the 2 off buttons, Blake. Those are 2 opportunities to just put someone down. As he's fired up here, goes for a triple jump moonsault, but Matt Cross gets the knees up. He's seen that one once or twice.
Yeah, this is the other issue for Vertigo, is even though he comes up with something innovative every single match, Matt Cross has seen just about everything.
Hang on here, Matt Cross going up into the high rent district here. Could we see, split-legged moonsault of his own? That's gonna be it, 1, 2, no. Now again, we talk about the hernia surgery that Vaughn Vertigo had earlier this year. You never really heal from a surgery like that, Blake. So multiple shots to the guts are gonna take their toll much faster than if you aim for Vaughn Vertigo's head or his legs. You need to go for those pain points. And I think Matt Cross knows that.
There's also got to be an impact there on your core strength as well. Maybe even your ability to hit some of those high-flying moves with the same level of bounce and torque.
Absolutely. While Vaughn Vertigo has gained a step and is no wasted motion at the same time, once you take a shot or 2 to the guts, it becomes a problem very quickly. And Matt Cross has a lot of respect for Vaughn Vertigo. He's seen this kid coming up, and he's done his homework as well. Matt Cross did not come into this one unprepared.
Yeah, it's not like he hasn't been around Smash Wrestling over the years since being the champion. He knows who Vaughn Vertigo is and just how successful he's been with that.
Big
handspring back elbow.
And he used his whole body for that one, as much as we call it a back elbow here. As we see that 2 count, that was more of a handspring back body attack.
And there you see using the power a little bit, lifting a leg of Vaughn Vertigo to swing him into position for this chin lock.
Well, and that's the thing, Matt Cross has that density to him where he is small, but he is compact, and he's got a lot of weight that he can put on Vaughn Vertigo's back. Oh, going for that sunset flip. Vertigo just gets him.
Didn't quite get all the turn on it the first time, able to still reach back and pull Cross down, but Cross right back in control here.
Matt Cross, but a boot to the chin will catch you every single time. There's no stopping that one. And Vertigo, Matt Cross holding him like a baby.
Looks like Vertigo maybe going for a running bulldog there, but nope, backbreaker.
Big backbreaker there, and Vaughn Vertigo goes down hard.
And right back to what you were saying earlier, Casey, about that disc injury that Vertigo's had. There's a cover. The backbreaker can't be making that feel any better, in addition to how do you catch your wind after getting the thick quad of Matt Cross into the small of your back.
Well, and we are into the depths of January. It is very cold outside, Blake, but this is a jam-packed building. There is almost 1,000 people in here, and it is hot in that ring. Now the London Music Hall looking to will Vaughn Vertigo on here. Matt Cross, I'm sure, probably feels a little bit jaded and a little jilted by this crowd, almost siding with somebody who, you know, they've cheered him on, but they've also cheered Cross on, and now Matt Cross just firing away. Hang on now. Goal! Matt Cross's teeth are now in Wings Eatery, waiting for the after party. Up and over the top. Vertigo lands all of that one. But hold on here, taking too much time. Yeah, Cross not giving him the time as another shot right to the chin. Going for that Shining Wizard. Cross out of nowhere. Oh, neck right across. Here we go. Cover two, and no. Vertigo just out the back door.
Well, Ushigoroshi action there from Matt Cross. Again, we see the strength differential here. He caught Vertigo like a baby a little earlier. There, hold him in the fireman's carry while Vertigo's kicking, trying to get free. Nothing. Cross's strength advantage really coming into play here.
Well, you see the strength in Matt Cross's legs as he springs up on that Ushigoroshi and gets that extra height before he drops Vertigo down. The biggest landing is from the highest distance. Vertigo hits the corner now. Up and over goes Matt Cross here. He's seen this once or twice. This is a place where, oh, well, hold on. We've seen this before. Double stop across the back. And a big boot. That's gotta be all she wrote. 1, 2, no! 2.75, and Vaughn Vertigo's gotta be thinking to himself, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here.
Vertigo lucky to still be in that one, holding his teeth, probably checking if they're all still there after that running pump kick from Cross.
There's a very good chance that both of these guys are going to need to visit their dentist this week. Luckily, it is a new year, which means benefits have rolled over.
Matt Cross dealing with the American system, though. It might be a tougher go.
I've heard of a backdoor dentist or two in Cleveland, Ohio. Matt Cross, though, firmly in control. He feels it, though. The deep water is a place he's been many, many times.
He's going to take Vertigo back up top, yeah.
Oh! And Matt Cross, he looks like he's having fun now, Blake.
And you wonder, too, if you're Vertigo, usually your opponents don't want you up there. Matt Cross himself puts you up there. What are you thinking? He's thinking, I got to get down right now.
I mean, this is one of those situations where you could see just as much of a dogfight in the air between these two, but hold on. Could be looking for it. Gets it off the Vonton across the back. Hold on. Out of nowhere.
Big cutter from Cross into the cover.
Here we go. 2. No. Oh, my goodness. What's left? Matt Cross has one shot left in his arsenal, and he's going to go for it right here. Looking for that shooting star press that we've seen so many times. The London Music Hall comes alive. Whoa! Lands it out big. Shining Wizard out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. Vaughn Vertigo's done it.
The winner of this contest, Vaughn Vertigo.
Vertigo's reaction tells you everything you need to know. 3 sequences there. Shocked that he got the cover. A big smile on his face. Right into the celebration. Maybe the biggest win of Vaughn Vertigo's career.
And we see it here again. A Vaunton, but out of nowhere, the cutter. And then Vaughn Vertigo hits a huge Shining Wizard. The biggest of his career. We say big fight feel, and we say star-making performance, it seems, every time that Vaughn Vertigo is in the ring. That was not just a star-making performance, but a statement-making performance by the V guy.
And Vertigo clearly emotional, trying to help Matt Cross up here, surely for a show of respect.
Well, and here's the thing, I mean, the tag team championships are vacant, Blake. Could you imagine these two pairing up to go into the tag team ranks?
Who could keep up with them?
A show of mutual respect between 2 of the greatest flyers that Smash Wrestling has ever seen. Vaughn Vertigo has cemented his place in Smash Wrestling history, and Matt Cross, well, he continues to be an icon.
That's a win over the first ever Smash Wrestling champion with all the momentum Vertigo has had. He's gonna have close eyes on that title match later, I think.
Well, and we talk about the Smash Wrestling Championship here as we get ready for what could be an absolute train wreck. We're sitting a little closer to the ladders than I'd like to, Blake, but down to the ring, we're gonna hear from Vaughn Vertigo.
You know, last time I did this, it worked out and I wrestled Matt Cross, so what do we say? We call our shot once again. But this time it's something very serious. I want the Smash Wrestling World Championship. What do you say? Yeah? Yeah!
Wow, Vertigo. What a performance that was. Look at you, huh? Having fun? I'm glad. Hey, you know what's not fun? Being on the shelf for 7 months and watching you walk on in and take my spot. But, Vertigo, unfortunately, sometimes you're the wrong guy at the wrong time. And listen to me. This is not personal. You just happen to be the guy in the spot that I want.
Well, I mean, we haven't seen Mark Wheeler in quite some time, Blake.
Oh,
but
goodness.
oh, there he is. Out of nowhere, Mark Wheeler tore his Achilles earlier in 2023. He's been on the shelf, but he wants the spot that Vaughn Vertigo currently holds. Whoa!
Nasty super kick from Wheeler. All of that ankle and Achilles rehab seems to have paid off. He got everything on that one.
Now this is supposed to be Vaughn Vertigo's moment, and I mean, Mark Wheeler is playing the spoiler here.
Hard-hitting Falcon Arrow there.
Hey, Vertigo. Hey, like I said, sometimes you're the wrong guy at the wrong time. And in my opinion, your year at Smash Wrestling is going to be your own living nightmare. Because I'll do whatever in my power to take back the spot that you stole from me. Hey, yo, Mark Wheeler's back.
Well, there it is, Mark Wheeler. He said it himself, Mark Wheeler's back.
One of the highest highs and surely one of the lowest lows. There's someone Vaughn Vertigo knows very, very well in Mark Wheeler, taking him out after maybe the biggest moment of his career.
Well, and the Golden Gun, Mark Wheeler, not to be trifled with. He is a dangerous, dangerous individual, Blake. And Vaughn Vertigo, he's not going to take this line down. Well, and we go to something a little bit different here, Blake, as we're about to see an absolute nightmare of a car wreck for the #1 contendership for the Smash Wrestling World Championship. Whoever survives this ladder match is going to have a shot at whoever wins the What's in the Box match. And as you can see, quite some competitors available for this one, as we've got Carter Mason looking to call his shot. Aiden Prince returns after a lengthy injury. Kaz Jordan, who's been here a few times, and then Brickhouse Mick McGuire is stepping up to take a shot in this one.
The following contest is a royal ladder match. In this match, 2 participants will begin. Every minute thereafter, another wrestler will join the match. The match will be won when all 5 participants have entered this match, and the winner will grab the contract from the ladder and be declared the winner of the match and the #1 contender for the Smash Wrestling Championship.
Master Flex Night. Master Flex Night. Master Flex Night. Are you get a ticket for Master Flex Night?
Well, here comes Carter Mason, Blake. I've been on Carter Mason for a long time about not being able to win the big one. He's made a couple of statements in the last little while, and now he's looking to call a real shot. The most hated in Smash Wrestling, breaking Kevin Bennett's streak here. And Kevin Bennett, Carter Mason, has he said anything to you today?
Yeah, he's said a lot to me today, and it's been a very different tone to our conversations than maybe 18 months ago when we would have conversations before these events. This is a completely different person. This is a completely different Carter Mason, and now he's got a second chain to go along with that Catalyst Freestyle Championship chain, the most hated man in Smash Wrestling. He told me a little earlier that he wears that most hated man medal as a badge of honor. He's glad the Smash Wrestling fans dislike him.
First, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 170 pounds, he is the 2023 most hated wrestler of the year, the Catalyst Freestyle Champion, the Joe Pesci of pro wrestling, Big Papa Carter Mason.
And I did call Carter Mason a discount Joe Pesci, and I stand by that fact. He's like hairy, a little bit.
You're just hoping for a Goodfellas ending here then.
I mean, one can hope. Now this is interesting. This is a royal ladder match, Blake, where all 5 competitors, which Dustin has made very clear there are 5, not 4, so somebody's going to be showing up in here.
We know Kaz Jordan, Aiden Prince, Mick McGuire are part of this match as well. Carter Mason's going to treat us to some of his thoughts, it seems. Well, maybe not.
Carter Mason waiting for his opponent. So we're looking for a second entrant here as we get fired up. And here he comes. It's been a minute.
Introducing first, participant number 2, from Windsor, Ontario, weighing in at 184 pounds, Death Wish, Aiden Prince.
Well, this is a chance that Aiden Prince has been looking for here as, oh my goodness, Carter Mason just dives to the outside.
And look, you can't pull down that contract until every competitor has entered this match, so why not start out this way? Oh boy.
Oh, hold on! And Aiden Prince returns the favor. Suicide dive. Carter Mason hits the deck hard. These two are fired up. Now, here's the thing. You can't actually get the contract until the last entrant has entered this match.
What you can do, though, is cause an awful lot of damage to your opponent. Carter Mason doing just that with the high kick there.
Whoa, Carter Mason looking to end that one early with a double stomp right to... Oh! A lot of tooth damage here tonight there, Blake.
This being a ladder match, you have to think Princey's experience here. He's fought for the TNA X Division Championship.
Here we go. We're looking for a third competitor. We're going to see who's coming out now. Competitor number 3. As Aiden Prince and Carter Mason fire away on the floor, out of nowhere, Kaz Jordan has arrived.
Introducing participant number 3 from Perth, Australia, weighing at 170 pounds.
Whoa!
Richie Kaz Jordan!
And what a way to make an entrance to the London Music Hall for the first time, Blake.
Off the stage, down the stairs, what a flip from Kaz Jordan onto Aiden Prince and wherever Carter Mason is now.
Kaz Jordan cleared out across the steps there. Kaz Jordan, oh, hold on now. Right across the chin, oh! And returns the favor. Both competitors down. Carter Mason's looking for his teeth on the floor. We still got apparently 2 competitors here, Blake.
We know Mick McGuire's due out at some point as the countdown clock here starts again.
Who's it going to be? I would think it'd be Brickhouse. He's scheduled for the match.
Introducing participant number 4 from London, Ontario, weighing at 250 pounds, Mick Brickhouse McGuire.
And McGuire wasting no time going for some hardware here.
And I don't think we're going to see McGuire enter the match the way Kaz Jordan did with that flip off the stage, but he's going to be the first to introduce the ladder into this Royal Ladder match.
Well, and Brickhouse is a powerhouse to say the least. He's got all the strength in the world. Oh, hang on now.
There you see it, more strength than Prince and Jordan both.
Brickhouse takes 2 down. Big ladder right across the chest of 2 competitors. And that's a lot of man sitting down on that ladder here. Oh, and then he didn't expect that one. Here's the thing, you need to keep an eye on every competitor in this match, Blake.
And there are very few wrestlers who have a lot of ladder match experience, but Mick McGuire's overall experience showing there. Carter Mason catches the back of his head. We're going to find out who this 5th member is.
I mean, I haven't seen anything on our sheets, Blake. This is a complete surprise to me, so who is it?
Carter Mason isn't going to like this.
Introducing the final participants from Toronto, Ontario, weighing in at 194 pounds, Money Banks!
The ghost of Money Past is here for Carter Mason's spot, and Brent Banks has unfinished business with Joe freaking Pesci, Blake.
And Carter Mason looking to attack early.
Whoa, and cut off at the pass by Brent Banks. He knows that one all too well. Same verse, same as before, but you know, it's supposed to rhyme, but I'm not a very good rapper.
It's all right. You're not the freestyle champion, as it were, like Carter Mason. I gotta say, Casey, for what is a 5-person match, this suddenly feels like a real one-on-one with inside of it. These guys hate each other.
Here we go again, big fight feel, we keep saying it, and Brent Money Banks puts another oh geez, paintbrushes Carter Mason there, another level by Brent Banks, up and over again, massive drop kick, Brent Banks is here, baby. Up and over goes Carter Mason, and just like that, we've got a new contender for #1 contendership. He's in phenomenal shape.
Also worth noting, now that he is in the match, that contract is in fair play. This match has begun. You can climb a ladder and pull that thing down.
Absolutely, and Brickhouse Mick McGuire out of nowhere takes Brent Banks out. And you know, I gotta say, I was supposed to be in there with Brickhouse today, Blake. Listen to your doctors, kids, and I'm suddenly very glad I am. Oh!
That is a lot of Irishmen you would have been up against. There, it takes 2 of the competitors in this match to get him out of the ring.
Massive double super kick, and Brickhouse is on Dream Street here as Kaz Jordan and Aiden Prince take it up a notch with a massive Rana, but whoa! Aiden Prince not to be stopped. All of a sudden, everyone's starting to look for ladders here. Aiden Prince has a ladder right by him. I'm surprised that they're...
He doesn't want that ladder. He wants the ladder Kaz Jordan wants. Kaz Jordan, interesting decision to get the shortest of the ladders available to the competitors here.
Well, these ladders don't fold easily, Blake. It's not supposed to be easy. Hold on now, Princey, though.
And once again, we're back, by the way, on the outside of the ring to Mason and Banks doing their own one-on-one rivalry thing here within the confines of this. Brent Banks just ate the ring post.
Well, there's bad blood on both sides of that one as Kaz Jordan looking to get up on that ladder. Oh, and Aiden Prince stops him hard.
Mick McGuire, by the way, was the first person to introduce the ladder in this match. He's now, oh my goodness.
Kaz Jordan just caved that ladder in with his spine, courtesy of a huge Death Valley driver by Aiden Prince. That ladder, probably not climbable at this point.
Yeah,
Blake.
note to the competitors, the one with the green top, don't try to get the contract on it. That thing is basically broken in half. Prince gonna go to the other ladder here.
Look at this, Aiden Prince looking to get that contract here. I don't think he realizes how high he actually is as, oh, a low blow by Carter Mason.
Can't get disqualified in a 5-way ladder match, but you can draw the ire of the crowd as the most hated man hit Smash with the powerbomb onto the chairs.
2 chairs laid out in the middle of the ring. And, I mean, Carter Mason here, it's possibility to go up top, but he's a little out of spot. Just a little too much outside as Brickhouse sends Mason flying. And the big man is all alone with that ladder, but he's got the bigger one here. Brickhouse may have the right idea here.
Well, he's got the largest ladder, the sturdiest ladder, and if you're the biggest and sturdiest wrestler in the match, you probably don't want to mess around with some of those flimsier ladders.
No, he's going to want to make sure that he's got something that can hold his weight. Now, he has not secured it. As you can see, those braces are not in place, Blake. This could go badly for Brickhouse. There he goes. It's almost like he heard me. He's ugly, but he's a little smart.
He is those things. He's also quite angry.
Brickhouse looking to call his shot and get that title match for himself as he's up there, but hold on. Keep an eye out here as Brickhouse, oh! Brent Banks out of nowhere.
Spear from the top rope, taking Brickhouse off of the ladder, and now Banks pointing to it.
This was daunting enough when there were 4 competitors, Blake. You've got 4 other bodies to worry about at any given time if you're a competitor in this match.
And there's no real way to prep for a multi-man ladder match, but when you get a surprise opponent sprung on you at the last minute, you got to turn to steel chairs as Carter Mason has here.
Oh my God, and 2 massive chair shots across the back. Brent Banks still hasn't come off that ladder. Oh! Carter Mason!
Mr. New York calls that the Rikers Island powerbomb, that springboard sunset flip powerbomb.
But how often do you see it off of a ladder, Blake?
Literally never before. Maybe I missed it in New York.
Everyone is down now as Carter Mason, hold on. Is he gonna do it here, Blake?
Listen to that crowd.
He's done it!
The winner of this contest and #1 contender for the Smash Wrestling Championship, Carter Mason.
Well, I mean, I feel like I need to eat my words on this, Blake. Carter Mason's done it. He's the #1 contender.
He's been telling us for over a year now that he is coming home to Smash to take the Smash Wrestling Championship back to New York. Yeah, let's see some of this.
As he springboards back and a sunset flip powerbomb off of a ladder, the damnedest thing I've ever seen. And this has got to feel good for Carter Mason. Not only did he win.
How many times do I gotta tell y'all? How many times do I gotta tell y'all? Homicide, beat him. Sunny Kiss, beat her. Everything I tell y'all I'm gonna do, I do it. And the more I do it, the more mad you get. And I understand why y'all hate what you can't be. I dethroned Kevin Bennett as the most hated. I love that title. I embrace that title. I want y'all to hate me. And when I win the championship, it doesn't matter if it's Psycho Mike. It doesn't matter if it's Crowley. I do not care. I will take the championship. I will take Smash Wrestling, and I'll take it all back to New York. Kiss my ass.
Well, I mean, I need to eat a little bit of crow here, Blake. Carter Mason called his shot, and he actually won.
And a chaotic match like that leaves a window open for an opportunist like Carter Mason. Yeah, there was a low blow. Yeah, there were some chair shots, but that Rikers Island powerbomb off the ladder, nasty.
Well, and I say it all the time, Carter Mason can't win the big one, but he's got a shot at the big one now. All right, here we go with a match that we weren't necessarily expecting to see, but Myung-Jae Lee disappearing, not being able to make it because of the snowstorm, has given Haley Dillon an opportunity of a lifetime here to take on someone that she considers a pseudo-mentor, Blake.
They tagged together in mixed action on Saturday at any given Saturday 10. Now they'll go head-to-head. We'll see just how much Haley Dillon has learned from Kevin Blackwood.
Well, and Kevin Blackwood, no stranger to Smash Wrestling rings, but it's been a minute since we've seen him in the London Music Hall. Let's send it down to Dustin.
Introducing first, from Buffalo, New York, this is Haley Dillon!
Well, Haley Dillon has burst on the scene here and making her London Music Hall debut fresh out of Buffalo. No shortage of pedigree of talent coming out of Buffalo, Blake.
Certainly not through Grapplers Anonymous is where Haley Dillon trains. A lot of key Smash Wrestling figures over the years have come through Grapplers Anonymous as well. Including
a former champion Smash Wrestling Kevin Bennett. Smash Wrestling champion Kevin Bennett, please excuse me. And someone we have not seen in quite some time.
And her opponent, from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 188 pounds, the aesthetic crippler, Kevin Blackwood.
Well, Kevin Blackwood, not seen in a Smash Wrestling ring in quite some time, and he has developed quite a name for himself. I mean, worldwide, Blake, to say the least.
Certainly, and he got his start here, but he has really honed his skills all over the place. A very hard-hitting striker, that kind of Muay Thai MMA influence offense, and someone who, you know, once we found out Myung-Jae Lee wasn't going to be here, kind of called a shot with this match.
Well, and I mean, props to Haley Dillon. She thought she was going to be in a four-way ladder match today, and now she finds herself across the ring from one of the hardest hitters in Smash Wrestling history, and there's a little bit of nerves on her face here, Blake. You can kind of see it here.
Again, she was tagging with this guy yesterday in mixed tag action. They were a very effective team, and now you've got to go head-to-head. So you know his arsenal well, but this is a big, big change, and Kevin Blackwood with the early edge here with some wrestling.
Well, and here's the thing is, just because they were tag team partners 24 hours ago does not mean that either of these two are going to let up. At least it would be expected by Kevin Blackwood that Haley Dillon wouldn't let up, and you know he's not going to.
Certainly not, even though there is obviously an immense level of respect here from Blackwood. Dillon looking for an early cover and an upset.
Look, and Haley Dillon, she went for that drop toe hold, didn't work, so she put her whole body into it and managed to get Kevin Blackwood on his back. Not long enough for a kick out there.
But there, once again with the hip toss, Kevin Blackwood turning it back in his favor with the head scissors.
Haley Dillon twisting here. Looking to get Blackwood out, and all of a sudden, has those legs grapevined. And all of a sudden, Kevin Blackwood finds himself on a surfboard. I don't think any of us saw this coming, Blake.
No, definitely not. Certainly not Blackwood, who I think initiated this kind of chain wrestling start to this match, thinking that's where he'd have, you know, a pretty clear edge on Haley Dillon, who, I mean, maybe isn't going to strike with him either, but she's got a power to her game.
Now, Kevin Blackwood has put on some size in the last little while, but he's not used to being the bigger, stronger competitor. And oh, there you see it. Just tosses Haley Dillon to the ground, and she's not taking that one lightly.
And she can't really, whatever you think about, you know, this being a friendship or a tandem earlier, hitting the roads together, coming out of Buffalo. This would be an enormous win for Haley Dillon's career in Smash.
God.
Oh, boy.
And there's a pride and ego to talk about here, too, as both Kevin Blackwood and Haley Dillon, they don't want to go home saying the other beat them. So, I mean, what are they going to do here?
Oh, you got to leave it all in there. And Blackwood kind of said, I think first he said Myung Jae Lee laid a challenge out, and Blackwood was like, yeah, I'll take it. I think Myung Jae Lee's got a bright future, and I want to get in there with him. And then when he couldn't make it, it was Blackwood who stood up and said, yeah, let's see what Haley Dillon can do as a singles. There she goes for the backslide.
Well, Myung Jae Lee out of Buffalo, but couldn't make it out of Buffalo because of the snow. Tight roll up there by Haley Dillon. Blackwood just buries a boot right into her gut there. Drop toe hold.
That time it works.
I mean, big
Discus
forearm.
My goodness.
Blackwood able to get out the back door, but that may have been on instinct alone, Blake.
There's again, I mentioned earlier, there is a real power to Haley Dillon's game. Don't let the size fool you. She hits as hard as anyone in there.
Hang on now as Haley Dillon finds herself in a place she doesn't want to be. You don't try to pick up someone bigger than you. That's rule number one. Whoa. Oh, and another big forearm shiver. Oh! And there we see it. Kevin Blackwood just absolutely demolishing a big boot and then a huge back suplex play.
And look, Blackwood turned this thing back in his favor pretty quickly there, but look at how he's holding his jaw. He looks a little maybe caught off guard at just how badly some of those forearms caught him in the jaw.
Well, he may be perplexed. I mean, Haley Dillon, she's not necessarily a student of Blackwood's as much as a compatriot, but she's been paying attention. She's been watching when Blackwood throws those strikes, and she's been throwing her own strikes with reckless abandon. Hold on here. Oh! Good God, that has to be it. Blake, when all the wind is driven out of your body, how do you find the will to go on as Haley Dillon, deepest of deep water right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be part instinct, part desperation to get that shoulder up, but geez, and there's another chop to the chest there.
You know, and Kevin Blackwood likes to call himself the aesthetic crippler. Right now, he's just beating Haley Dillon in style as we get a 2 count here and almost a 3. This is deep water for Haley Dillon now. This is the biggest test, and sometimes those tests come when you're not expecting them, Blake.
Yeah, certainly, and you have to do everything you can to take advantage of this, both as a learning opportunity and if you get a W over Kevin Blackwood in Smash Wrestling, I don't care what your experience level is, I don't care how often you're back here. Nasty backbreaker there from Blackwood, but this would vault Haley Dillon. I mean, look, we saw a new Smash Women's Champion crowned earlier today. How quickly would that put you in the mix there?
Look at the smile on Blackwood's face, though. He is, I don't know if he's enjoying this or he's just kind of laughing at the hubris of Haley Dillon, but she's not giving up the fight here. Oh. And Blackwood with a massive brain buster drops Haley Dillon. As fast as she went up, she went right back down.
And it does seem like Blackwood's maybe getting a kick out of getting to go to the power game, as you mentioned off the top. Not often he gets to be the larger, strong, more powerful wrestler in a match.
Well, and you can't catch your breath when you've got someone's knee in your spine, Blake. And right now, Haley Dillon is in deep, deep trouble. It might be a good idea for her to give it up and just realize that she's outmatched.
Yeah, we see a good look here at the Robert Smith tattoo on Kevin Blackwood's thigh. Friday, I'm in love, but Sunday, Haley Dillon might be in hell here.
Well, and she's trying to throw those, but decidedly less. Oof. Now Blackwood now with his flurry of offense. Big back elbow. But Haley Dillon, to her credit, did not stay on the mat for long there. Blackwood underneath. Oh, massive German suplex, and we got to be looking at the end of this here. Geez, the ref needs to think about calling it. Oh, massive drop kick, and Haley Dillon's out. That's it. Call this one.
Blackwood's going to try.
2, this is it. No. That was an instinct kick out. I've seen it 1,000 times, Blake. Haley Dillon is not with us currently.
No, and look, I don't know if... from what I know about Kevin Blackwood, I don't think he would have sympathy or any ounce of less than 100% in a match. But when he looked at the official there asking for the 3 count, I do wonder if he's starting to think, what am I going to have to do to Haley Dillon to keep her down here?
Well, and she's pushing off, trying to get a little bit of distance, which is much needed as she needs to recover and shake those cobwebs. But Kevin Blackwood now just throwing everything he's got, hands, fists, feet. Haley going for her own little flurry here. Oh, and a big backhand. And a German suplex of her own. All of a sudden, Haley Dillon is finding herself on top of this. Cover her, kid.
What a fight back from Haley Dillon there, a knee to the chest.
And the war cry as she just fires these shots off. 1, 2. 2 count only. Haley Dillon fired up here and getting the crowd behind her here at the London Music Hall. For any given Sunday, Ken Blake, there's something in the air tonight.
And how could you not get behind Haley Dillon at this point in this match? She's a tremendously exciting prospect in general, but the showing she's having here against Kevin Blackwood is incredible.
Well, here she goes, trying again, though, to get the man off his feet. Don't go to the lift game if you're the smaller competitor. That is rule number 1, and it's never going to go the way she wants it to. Blackwood now just giving it to her, saying, you want to throw at me? I'm going to throw back at you. Haley Dillon trying to make a point, but geez, thunderous shots.
Yeah, 3 chops to the chest versus 1 big kick to the chest. Hard to win that exchange.
Well, and Haley Dillon still trying her hardest here, firing away with everything she's got. Oh my God, a massive boot to the head, and that's got to be it. Hold on. Gotch-style pile driver. And that may be the nail in the coffin. No!
How?
You know, I thought the last kick out was a kick out on instinct, but this Gotch-style pile driver has put Haley Dillon to sleep. That was muscle memory alone that got her shoulders off the canvas, Blake. Canvas, not canvas. I don't know canvas.
The crowd's certainly getting behind it. A bit of a profane chant there in support of Haley Dillon, who rolls to the outside, trying to find some way to get back in this thing. That girl's got it. That is a very accurate chant.
Well, and hold on now is, Blackwood just opening up the chest of Haley Dillon here to swing with everything he's got. And now look out here. I've been in this position in this building. It ended with a lacerated kidney. Oh, hold on now. Stump pile driver, down goes Blackwood.
Big opening here for Haley Dillon.
She needs to capitalize though, not. She got him up, rolling. Death Valley driver, could this be it? 2, 3, oh no! Blake, they don't get much closer than that. She guts that stump pile driver off. And could she make a miracle comeback here? No, massive German suplex, but hold on. She's got one of her own. Back goes Blackwood. I don't think Kevin Blackwood was expecting this, Blake. Did you see a ripcord? Oh, big boot to the back of the head again. Oh, and another boot, massive, right to the face. Haley Dillon now on Dream Street as Kevin Blackwood just takes her down. A pair of boots right across the face. 1. No, hold on.
Look at Blackwood's face.
I think we're making the same face, Blake. What the hell? Hold on now. Another Gotch-style pile driver, and this one needs to be over. 1, 2, 3. That is it.
What a showing from Haley Dillon in defeat, though.
The winner of this contest, the aesthetic crippler, Kevin Blackwood.
And his face says it all. He seems almost shocked by what's happened there.
Gotch-style pile driver didn't do it. The double stomp off the top didn't do it. It took a second Gotch-style pile driver to keep Haley Dillon down, and yeah, she earned that show of respect.
And how much head trauma on top of it all. Haley Dillon with a statement-making performance. If she can do that against Kevin Blackwood, what's she going to do to the Smash Wrestling women's division?
And listen to this crowd. This crowd at the London Music Hall wants to find out what's next for Haley Dillon and find out soon.
Haley Dillon, I don't think she's fully awake. She's counting her teeth right now. She's gonna have to take an ice bath or just go climb in a snowbank outside the London Music Hall. Well, any given Sunday 10 rolls on, we are gonna find out who the Smash Wrestling Tag Team Champions are gonna be right now, Blake, as Sinner and Saint out of Vancouver take on Level X, and Dream Girl Ellie's got something to prove here.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. And it is for the vacant Smash Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, from Vancouver, British Columbia, representing the Lionsgate Dojo, Travis Williams, Judas Icarus, Sinners, and Saints.
Well, as you heard Dustin say there, Blake, out of the Lionsgate Dojo, trained by Nicole Matthews, Artemis Spencer, and Tony Baroni. Two of Western Canada's finest athletes are here to bring home Smash Wrestling Tag Team Gold.
And I've gotten a look at both of these guys in singles action over the last little bit. They are both incredibly impressive individually, but as a team, a whole nother level with the tandem offense that Travis Williams and Judas Icarus could put together.
Well, Judas Icarus, I mean, he's a different cat altogether. Travis Williams, he's a consummate professional, but they've got their work cut out for them here with Level X.
And their opponents from Tampa, Florida. They're the team of the 2023 Female Wrestler of the Year, Dream Girl Ellie, the Sultan of the Sky, Orion. Together, they are Level X.
Now, props to Dream Girl Ellie for coming out here after taking a horrific shot with a championship belt and really having to lick her wounds on that, but she has an opportunity to right that wrong along with Orion and become the new Smash Tag Team Champions.
Those wounds still in the process of being licked. We see Ellie come out here still with the ice pack on the right side of her head from where Nikita got her, costing her the women's championship earlier tonight.
Well, she needs to put that behind her right now. This is an opportunity that she's very game for, I can tell you that much, Blake. But this is a very tall task. Standing across from her are two of the most dangerous professional wrestlers in North America today.
Dangerous professional wrestlers who will look at that as a target on Dream Girl Ellie. Yes, I know she needs it. I know she's hurting, and it's probably going to be Orion starting this match and trying to carry the bulk of it as much as he can. But Judas Icarus and Travis Williams are looking at the shape Dream Girl Ellie's in right now and saying, that's it. We got to get her in here. We got to isolate her, go after that injured head.
Well, and how can you not think this is a glorified, handicap match at this point, Blake? Because Dream Girl Ellie, she hasn't even stood up on the ring apron yet. She doesn't look like she's in any condition to start this match as of now. So hopefully Orion is game today and ready to go, because he's got a tall task ahead of him, and that's what it's all about right there. The Smash Tag Team Championships. One of the most sought-after tag team championships in Canada. Of course, TDT needing to vacate the championships because of an injury to Thomas Dubois. We hope to see them again soon. The bell rings and we are underway, and Judas Icarus and Orion going to get us started here.
You mentioned it, Thomas Dubois suffering an injury, so TDT vacate these titles, but I would imagine they intend to get them back soon, and they'll be watching this match very closely from Quebec.
Well, and very interesting to see the the different styles here, as we've got the sudden and very dangerous striking abilities of both Judas Icarus and Travis Williams, and then the Sky, the Sultan of the Sky. Orion is already very comfortable up there. They're going to want to ground Orion early. Ooh, massive chop. And they're going to want to try and isolate Orion, do some damage, and then get Dream Girl Ellie in there to finish the job. Off that bottom rope with a big drop kick here. Judas Icarus, little rocked early here.
It's an interesting development at any given Saturday 10 where you see Orion use that bottom rope as such a big part of his offense to springboard, get extra momentum into maneuvers. The bottom rope actually came off in a mixed tag match that Dream Girl Ellie and Orion were in against Kevin Blackwood and Haley Dillon. That took away some of Orion's offense. He's got that back here tonight.
Well, and that's the thing is, I mean, when you take away someone's weapons, they're not as effective. And, I mean, he's already down a tag team partner. Dream Girl Ellie has not gotten up on the apron as of yet. So Orion is fighting this one on his own for the time being. Up on the top, back down, double arm drag there. Not looking bad so far. Orion's got things going his way so far.
And he'll have to use some of those clever tactics, using some of those tandem maneuvers that they're trying to use against him, turn them the other way.
Big arm drag there. Let's talk about Dream Girl Ellie for a second here. Lost her title. Definitely still reeling from that title, that championship shot. And as you see it, they're out of position for the tag. And Orion now in the wrong side of town, Blake.
Yeah, and Sinners and Saints here, they would probably prefer to be isolating Dream Girl Ellie if she gets into this match, but even isolating Orion, wearing him down to where both their opponents are just out of it here. You see that tandem offense.
Boom! A big boot and a Russian leg sweep combination.
And I'll tell you, these guys play it fairly clean, but they will use...
Look at that again. Boom!
Russian leg sweep, pumping kick combination. These guys play it clean, but they will use every little bit of discretion the referee gives them for that tandem offense before being tossed out of the ring.
The students at the Lionsgate Dojo are taught the rules early, and they're taught them early for a reason, so that they can manipulate them to their advantage. As Orion now, using his speed and his height, and he just tags Ellie in now. Dream Girl Ellie drops the ice pack, and let's see her get a little anger out here. Big elbow as Orion needs to get out of there. We've seen Dream Girl Ellie throw these boots before. Oh, two knees right across the chest of Travis Williams. And here goes Dream Girl Ellie looking to end this one early.
And that's got to be the strategy for Level X here. The longer this goes on, the longer the fact that Dream Girl Ellie's in her second match of the night and third of the weekend is going to accumulate.
Well, and they need to also take their time with this, and they need to make quick tags, because Dream Girl Ellie can't be in there for a long amount of time. Because the longer she's in there, oh, hang on now, she catches the boot. Oh, and Icarus with two unbooted feet right to the mouth of Dream Girl Ellie. Could be an early night here. We see Travis, oh! Almost spiked himself on that DDT and 2 count there.
Didn't get all of it. Maybe if he did, that's the end of the match.
Goes for another cover here. Hooking those legs deep, making Dream Girl Ellie work for those kickouts, Blake.
So there is obviously a physical toll here to Ellie being in her second match of the night. And I know this situation just doesn't come up. Big vertical suplex there. It's hard to ask you the context of, hey, when you lost the title earlier in the night and you've got a shot at another title later in the night, nobody's in that situation pretty much ever, but mentally, how big a toll is this for Ellie trying to wrestle after losing her title earlier tonight?
Well, Blake, the last thing that went through Dream Girl Ellie's mind was the Smash Women's Championship. So she's probably still recovering from that, but she needs to realize that if she's got anything left, she needs to dig in, figure it out right now as we see her bounce off the top rope. She's dropped back down. Oh, and a massive elbow right back to the wound. This is a situation where Dream Girl Ellie needs to get that tag more than she's ever needed to make a tag in her impressive career.
The reason that Dream Girl Ellie agreed at any given Sunday 10 to do double duty was she wanted to become the first ever double champ in Smash history. There's a cover from Icarus. there's maybe also a psychological factor here where she agreed to this match because she wanted to be a double champ. She doesn't even have that possibility now. There's still the tag titles on the line, but it's no longer history making.
Blake, it's Any Given Sunday. It's the biggest show of the year, and it's starting off the year, and it's making that statement. And she definitely wanted to make that history. She still has an opportunity to make history, but it's just for different reasons. She could be the comeback kid tonight and become Smash Wrestling's first female tag team champion.
And she's going to need to get this tag to Orion if they're going to accomplish that. Judas Icarus trying to grab the leg and make sure she can't get there.
See, and that's that Lionsgate dojo again. They know their limbs. They trap. Whoa! But Dream Girl Ellie, let's not forget, Malachi Black taught her how to throw a kick, and she can throw it from any position, but Orion's in the ring now. Up and over goes Orion. Travis Williams spun around there. Big back elbow. Super kick to the side, boot to the chest. Orion is firing on all cylinders now, and he's gonna need to. As up we go, high rent district here, a place where Orion is very comfortable. German suplex out of the corner, and Travis Williams is down, but Orion needs to get that cover now.
Unbelievable athleticism and body control there from Orion to get his feet over the second rope for that kind of hanging German suplex.
But Sinner and Sane know how to tag in and out. They know when to make those opportunities their own, but a big punch to the face will stop anybody in their tracks. Here comes Judas Icarus, though, a random competitor to say the least, but over the top goes Orion into a big somersault. Icarus across the ring. Orion, whoa, rolling kick to the back of the head. And we could be seeing a backslide here. No, Orion's up on his back. We could see a gory special here. Up over the top, ooh! I don't even
special
know what
into a lung blower. I don't know, there's a cover.
You know, back in my day, we used to call that doing the deal, Blake. As you see, inside out, upside down, Judas Icarus across the knees of Orion.
And Orion's got a reputation as an innovative offensive creator. He's a part of Wrestlers, the show on Netflix. He and Dream Girl Ellie down at OVW, so the world's gotten to know him and his offensive style a little bit more. Seeing some of that innovation there with that move.
Well, and this is definitely an opportunity for Orion to make a statement on a huge stage as well, as he could almost solo carry this team to a tag team championship. Dream Girl Ellie has been a factor in this matchup, but at the same time, Orion's had to carry a lot of the heavy weight in this one.
And Ellie currently right now, nasty chop from Orion. Ellie once again on the outside of the ring, holding that right side of her head where she took the title shot, hanging out with their mascot Pikachu in the corner there.
Well, and Orion taking a lot of time here. You do not want to give these Lionsgate boys, Sinner and Saints, a chance to recover. The longer you give them, the more opportunity they have to duck your shots and just throw everything they've got at you. Judas Icarus here hits that middle rope as he does. Duck underneath, do-si-do. Orion trying for it, but Icarus underneath. Oh, inside out with a reverse suplex. This could be it. 2, no. Orion just gets out the back door here as we see one more time. Flattened out like a pancake, and that'll blow all the wind out of your sails as Travis Williams comes in now.
Casey, you mentioned that Orion was maybe taking a little bit too much time there. When we think Lionsgate, we think of striking, we think of tandem offense, as they're going for here maybe.
Hold on, oh, big stunner. Orion back into the legs, booted up, caught into a German, and down he goes. 1, 2, no, just missed it, and Dream Girl Ellie reaching to make a save.
Well, there's exactly that innovative tandem offense we were talking about. These guys have trained together so long. The Lionsgate fact that I wanted to ask you about as well, as Travis Williams looks to work the knee over here of Orion, how big an emphasis do they put on cardio as well? Because it seems like every time Williams or Icarus is tagged out here, they got a full tank right when they come back in.
Listen, I spent some time in Western Canada. I have had absolute wars with Tony Baroni and Artemis Spencer, the two trainers of the Lionsgate Dojo, and they are conditioning machines. Hold on here, 2. Oh, just out the back door, but it's drills, drills, drills. So these two come into this with a lot of conditioning background.
And again, they're only wrestling their first match of the night, where Ellie, who is looking to make history as the first double champ, is in her second match of the night. It's put Orion in a position here where Williams and Icarus are tagging in and out freely, staying fresh. Neither member of Level X able to do that.
Well, there are clearly strength in numbers here, as this has been a glorified handicap match. Dream Girl Ellie, she needs to find that first gear, let alone second. I know that she's been through a war once already tonight. But hold on here, Orion. Getting those boots, big back body drop here. Oh! Fakes him out with the kick. Ellie's up on the apron now. Oh, and a big drop kick out of nowhere. Dream Girl Ellie.
Well, here's the window for Level X. Dream Girl Ellie's got in the wind here, and Orion could take to the skies with Judas Icarus on the mat.
Well, and Dream Girl Ellie using all of that 5 count to give Orion the time he needs to get to that top rope, where he is very comfortable. We've seen it before. There it is. 1, 2. Travis Williams in the back door at 2.9.
What a save.
And we take a look here again as he's up at the top. Perfect corkscrew all the way down. And Dream Girl Ellie now firing up for the first time in this match. She realizes what's on the line here. That girl's addicted to gold, and she's ready to go out and get it, Blake.
And how motivating it must be to have lost the title earlier in the night, and you can win one right back here.
Oh, hold on now. Oh! Big springboard right into a massive lariat by Travis Williams, and Dream Girl Ellie, again, is a non-factor in this matchup.
He calls that one the professional lariat. Very fitting of Travis Williams' entire style, really.
Travis Williams and Judas Icarus, an opportunity to take those titles back to Vancouver with them, and then when do we see them again?
Look, I think these people would pay to see them again. I think if you win, oh!
Massive boot to the head of Orion there. 2, 3, that is it. We've got new champions.
The winners of this contest and new Smash Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Sinners and Saints.
Well, after a hard-fought contest and major props to both Dream Girl Ellie and Orion, but the chips were stacked against them today, and Sinners and Saints come out your new tag team champions.
Call that one unsainted. The Angels Wings with the punt assist from Judas Icarus.
And I don't care who you are, I don't care how long you've been around, you get kicked in the head and dropped on that beam, you're going down for a 3-second tan.
History-making night for Sinners and Saints. We have new Smash Tag Wrestling Champions. You mentioned it before. These guys are going back out to the West Coast. They'll be back here before long. I'd love to see these guys against any number of teams that come through Smash.
Well, Blake, and I mean, this is another group of guys that made a name for themselves at the Northern Tournament. They came and they took advantage of an opportunity. Next thing you know, Smash Wrestling Tag Team Champions kicking off 2024. Any Given Sunday was their absolute coming out party.
Have to feel for Dream Girl Ellie here. 0 for 2 in title matches tonight when she had a chance to be the first ever double champ.
Ellie, I want you back here. We got something to say. You know what? You can say what you want. You can say Ellie lost her match earlier. You can say Ellie lost again tonight. But given the circumstances, given she got hit in the head with a goddamn belt and still came out here and had her tag team partners back, she will forever have me and Inky's respect.
Well said.
Did you see? Me and Nick here, Sinner and Saint, plan on traveling all over the globe this year, collecting championships. But this is a match we will never forget. And it's obvious to me, I know it's obvious to you, and clearly it's obvious to everyone in this building, because you all voted her Female Wrestler of the Year, and that's the goddamn truth. So you can bet You can bet Sinner and Saint will be back here in Smash to defend our new tag team championships. And you can bet when there's a line waiting to challenge us, y'all at the very front of it. And I'll end it with this. S's, stay up.
Well, big words from the new Smash Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Respect to Dream Girl Ellie, and Orion and Dream Girl Ellie Level X get the first shot at the new champs whenever they're ready.
And I'm sure that that's not going to make them feel much better in this moment, but Dream Girl Ellie is going to look back on this night, and she's got to feel good about the effort she was able to put into this second match.
Well, here we go with our main event. Blake, what's in the box?
I have no idea. I was going to ask you the same thing. You've seen a couple of these in the past. We never really know what to expect. I've got no idea what's coming.
The mayhem of Psycho Mike meets the randomness of Mr. Charles Crowley. And as you can see, the box is starting to head out on the stage. I don't know what's going on here. There's just chaos everywhere, but Psycho Mike, he's a veteran of the What's in the Box match.
Easy with boxes. He doesn't.
Oh, kick!
Box over the ball pit!
Into the balls!
We're about to find out what's in the box!
Oh!
Balloons!
Oh! Confetti cannon to Mike!
It was just a dream.
Oh, Michael, were you having that same nightmare with the boxes again?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Well, I mean, he's here.
He sure is. As he said back when he made his Smash Wrestling debut, not too much more than a year ago, he ruined British professional wrestling. He was coming to ruin Canadian professional wrestling. I don't think he's done that. He has elevated himself to the very top of this Smash Wrestling hierarchy, and tonight he challenges for the Smash Wrestling Championship.
Well,
couple of odd ones in this one.
If there is anybody who can match the insanity and the intensity of Psycho Mike, it's Mr. Charles Crowley, and I'm sure he's brought a box or two of his own. Oh, hold on, Blake. Welcome to the show. Mr. Charles Crowley is someone who has earned the respect, the begrudging respect of the Smash Wrestling fans, but the respect nonetheless, and he is very game here tonight.
The imp of professional wrestling.
Spectacular twat, as it were. And here he comes, dripping in gold. I mean, Psycho Mike, you can hear it for the London Music Hall fans.
In addition to that Smash Wrestling Championship, 5 medals around his neck in the Smash Wrestling Year-End Awards.
Feud of the Year, Men's Match of the Year, Most Popular of the Year, Male Wrestler of the Year, and there's one I'm forgetting, but
there's another one in there as
Most Chaotic Psychopathic Wrestler of the Year. I'm sure there's a medal for that as well.
Most body slams out of, he's got them all. But maybe there are only 4, maybe there are 6 or 7.
The biggest piece of hardware, though, is the Smash Wrestling World Championship. Blake, this is all about the most prestigious title in Canadian professional wrestling and beyond.
You saw the video earlier. Matt Cross, Johnny Gargano, Kevin Bennett, who held the title for over 1,000 days. This is a statement championship around all of professional wrestling.
We're about to find out what's in the box. Smash Wrestling World Championship. Let's go down to the ring. Take it away, Dustin.
The following contest is a What's in the Box match. It is scheduled for 1 fall. In this match, there are no disqualifications. There are no countouts. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission. Introducing first, the challenger from somewhere in England. Weighing in at a spectacular 205 pounds. He is the imp of professional wrestling. He is the Trickster King. This is Mr. Charles Crowley!
Well, and a mixed reaction there, Blake, as is to be expected.
And his opponent in the corner to my right, from Psychoville. Weighing in tonight at 235 pounds. He is the winner of 5 2023 Smash Wrestling Awards, including Male Wrestler of the Year. He is the reigning and defending Smash Wrestling World Champion, Psycho Mike!
Perhaps the most popular performer in Smash Wrestling's history, Blake. And the London Music Hall comes alive, and we're about to find out what's in the box. We are underway here, Blake. What's in the box?
I've got to ask you, you've seen 2 of these things before. Psycho Mike's been involved in both of them. This is a Psycho Mike specialty. What are you expecting, having seen this played out a couple times?
My expectation is to expect the unexpected. Every time I think I know what Psycho Mike's going to do, he changes the game.
The previous 2 What's in the Box matches, the Well-Oiled Machines, Psycho Mike and Pepper Parks against the Super Smash Bros. And then when the Well-Oiled Machines broke up, Psycho Mike and Pepper Parks head-to-head.
Oh, a poke to the eyes. That's no way to over. Look at this. We're going for the boxes now. And look at this. A mad scramble for the boxes here as Psycho Mike is just a hair ahead on points. And Charles Crowley trying to keep Psycho Mike in the ring away from those boxes. You never know who's packed what box either, Blake. So lots of gifts to be had up on the stage here. Big punch to the gut by Psycho Mike. And Crowley returns the favor. Oh!
This is an early reminder here that while both of these guys are big characters, maybe a little odd, they're both tremendous in that ring. Huge pump kick there from Psycho Mike. Psycho Mike also the only person in Smash Wrestling still to beat Charles Crowley.
Yeah, I mean, Crowley's been on an absolute tear since making his debut, since being, dare I say, shot out into Smash Wrestling. I'm sure he would appreciate that. But Psycho Mike is the person who's got everybody's number, it seems. He changes the questions before you even consider what the answer could possibly be. As you can see there, as he keeps Crowley guessing and hits that big tackle. Now
it's a bit weird with the questions and answers. It's like a teacher giving you the test when they lost the answer key. Is Psycho Mike asking these questions? Crowd chanting for a body slam early here.
Hold on, Psycho Mike. He's found his first love, the hard camera. I think that's a pretty unanimous yes from the crowd.
Absolutely.
This is the first time a body slam's been outdone.
Guess we're seeing what's in the box.
No, hold on. Charles Crowley does not want those boxes accessed. Leave it to Charles Crowley to, deny access to the box. Psycho Mike, though, gets ahead on points. He's up the stairs. Psycho Mike getting a little exhausted, though. Those are some daunting stairs. Oh! Down goes Mike. Crowley takes him out. Crowley gets the first hand on the box. Oh! Blake, a big boot to the gut there.
Charles Crowley scrambling to make sure Mike can't get first access to the box. It really makes you wonder, what has Crowley...
A box to the head.
What has Crowley stuffed in these boxes that he's so desperate...
Oh! That one almost dangerous there. Hold on, Psycho Mike. A box of boxes right to the brains. And again. Look out now. Psycho Mike aiming his shot. Oh, box to the head. Jordan Love style with that throw. And another one. Hitting more than Dak Prescott ever could in a playoff game.
Oh, boy.
Oh, and a third. And the big one. This one could kill the man. Oh, God. Stop the damn match.
Being showered with presents from Psycho Mike.
Well, we still don't know what's in any of these boxes, Blake.
We know they hurt, though, based on how those are laying Charles Crowley out.
This is the first time the London Music Hall has had an opportunity to actually, see a what's in the box match.
There are very few places in the world who have seen a what's in the box match.
Oh! A box in the face, and Psycho Mike's on Dream Street.
I think that was just a roll of wrapping paper. Oh, no.
I mean, the cardboard tube is still a box. Oh, no! You don't hit a man in his taint.
Whew. Oh, and he licks it. Charles Crowley's disgusting. And then another shot to the dome with Psycho Mike.
I don't know how I feel about any of this. Let's keep these in mind that, these people have people to go home to. Charles Crowley's broken that tube.
Gonna head under the ring here.
As if there's not enough boxes in the ring now.
More wrapping paper, though.
He's got more tubes.
If anyone is watching this and has younger brothers, you know how much damage you can do with those tubes around Christmas time.
Don't do this at home, my God. Charles Crowley is just going to town on Psycho Mike with this tube. And yes, he's very entertaining, Blake, but he's also a very, very vicious man at the end of the day.
And I wonder, Casey, I laid out the history of the What's in the Box match. A lot of very good wrestlers have been in them, but nobody who thinks like Charles Crowley, who tries to get in their opponent's heads like Charles Crowley. Dare I say, are these two on almost an even playing field when it comes to the weirdness they can bring to a match like this?
Well, you use the word think, Blake, and I don't think that actually works out here because I don't think either of them are actually, hold on now. Crowley's, are we gonna see a Russian leg sweep? With the tube, down goes Psycho Mike. I don't think we've seen Psycho Mike in this much trouble, Blake, in some time. Boxes aside, cover.
Gets a shoulder up. Honestly, the last time we may have seen Psycho Mike in this much trouble was very early in Charles Crowley's Smash debut. Charles Crowley actually holds one of the last victories over Psycho Mike on his path to becoming Smash champion.
Well, and Psycho Mike made it even, so this would be an opportunity here. Oh! Hold on. Oh! Charles Crowley's face is on the stage.
I believe one of the only other people, or sorry, not people, rather, one of the only beings to have a win over Psycho Mike in the last little while as he continues to whip Charles Crowley with these wrapping paper, was a dog.
I don't think that one was ever actually, the bell never rang. So, but Psycho Mike is just teeing off on Charles Crowley with these tubes now. Oh, across the ears. And let's not forget, Charles Crowley had to fly over from England. His ears may have just popped for the first time.
I mean, we've seen someone like Sting do the arms to the ears to take an opponent's equilibrium off before. Never with wrapping paper, though.
What's in the box, Blake? Are we about to find out what's in our first box? Nope. There's a certain one we're looking for. Got a bit of a Goldilocks situation here. You need to make sure you find the right box.
Too hot.
Too cold, too hot. We're going to find the perfect box, Mike. It's in there somewhere. Well, I mean, maybe not under the ring, but... Oh.
Maybe it is under the ring.
Oh, he found it. He found it. Well, and Crowley got out of the way there. Oh.
It was just right.
It did the trick. Unfortunately, Crowley's out on the floor, and you can't win the match with your opponent out cold on the floor.
You can open a present, though, in the interim.
What's he got? I mean, I don't know if we can show that wrapping paper, but what have we got? Oh my God, hold on just a second, Blake. Listen, I can handle a lot of things, but bows?
I've seen shattered glass, I've seen Lego, Tic Tacs, but not bows.
No, we can't be doing this. We can't be doing this. Hold on, Mike. You've got to find a sense of decency inside of you. You can't do this to another human being. Going for that body slam. Oh, hang on now. Crowley. Could you imagine if Psycho Mike was hoisted by his own Botard?
Oh, wow, well done.
Hold on now. Oh, big back elbow. Psycho Mike doesn't want to go in those bows. Are we going to see a hip toss? Oh, big reversal. Psycho Mike underneath. This could be his.
The issue here, if Crowley ends up in these, is he's going to be covered in bows, and nobody has ever asked for an imp for Christmas.
Oh. I mean, he's a gifted performer, but that's a little much. Whoa, hold on now. Oh, up and over the top. Crowley ducks. Uh-oh, whoa, hold on now. Big shot, Psycho Mike almost backwards into the bows. Another big shot, whoa. Whoa, he jumps over. That might have been the smartest move Psycho Mike's done in a while.
Well, there you see that veteran ring presence.
Oh, no! Cutter in the bows! Both performers took the most of that one. 1, 2, this could be a new champion. No.
How did he kick out of that modified RK bow?
Oh. As we see it again here, a big shot earlier with that tube. Charles Crowley, I mean, it's corrugated cardboard. Oh, he's got one in his eye. Jesus. Oh, and now Crowley stuffing them in Psycho Mike's mouth. Unbelievable. As we're seeing what's in the box here, as Mike's got another box. Oh, hold on, and now the what's in the box chant has started. Please don't encourage them. Oh my God. Hold on, he's building some sort of structure here.
Crowley's going to run with it. He's going to try to build one himself. Oh!
Relatively interested. So we're seeing a bit of a stack of a box pyramid here, as it were.
And that one almost stayed on the head of Charles Crowley. He got a little peek at whatever was in that box.
For a moment there, Charles Crowley was what was in the box. Oh, and another one there. That one didn't give even an inch. Now the problem is that sometimes it's Schrodinger's box, right? But Oh, good Lord.
Well, I don't know what the plan is here.
I shudder to think of what the plan could possibly be, but malicious intent is on the horizon, let's put it that way. Psycho Mike gonna send Charles Crowley in. No, big reversal, whoa! Hold on, and Crowley goes for the spear, but it's moved. Hold on, whoa, almost got the referee involved there. Whoa! Jeez, the referee just, we gotta get the referee out of the way. Psycho Mike, very safety conscious here. Whoa, hold on. Oh, and a big clothesline. I don't know what the hell to call anymore, Blake.
I'm not sure either. I was very concerned for our official there. I know you sign up for a little bit of danger, but not going through, what, 6, 7 boxes there?
Well, and now Psycho Mike's got a bow.
In the nose.
Right in the eye.
Oh, the eye.
It's going in his eye. Uh-oh, hold on.
No.
Whoa, Mike. Mike, none of those went in his tights. There was just a sash. Oh, I mean.
A low bow.
God damn it. Oh, and a body slam, a body slam, if you will. 2, is this it? No, out the back door, and hold on. The referee, I think he hit a bow by accident.
It did look like he caught a bow. He's might have to count left-handed the rest of the way. Charles Crowley's felt that body slam a number of times in the past.
Well, and hold on here, because Psycho Mike's on the hunt for more boxes. Just what we need, another box.
Gift for the official.
He's got, was that caution tape?
I believe that's caution tape.
I mean, if anybody's going to be in charge of the safety of the match, it's going to be the referee, but...
It is a good way to keep himself from falling into that tower of boxes.
Well, and safety first, I mean, you hear it from this music hall crowd, but I mean, Charles Crowley's got his thumb in Psycho Mike's eye. The referee's marking off the box structure.
And Crowley's got another cache
we don't
of
have any
boxes
boxes
up here.
over here. You stay where you are. My God, that's a big box.
Oh, no.
Oh! And we've got some collateral damage in the front row.
Yeah, we've lost a few fans here. Excellent Charlie Conway jersey there. He's out.
Well, and Crowley's going to do it again. Charles, think of our insurance. Oh, and Mike catches it back into Crowley's face. And another fan may have taken the box. The referee's still working on his art project over there.
Some members of the crowd asking Psycho Mike to open these gifts. I think he'd rather use them as weapons right now.
Oh, and we hear the squeals of Crowley. Oh, they're getting a little close for comfort here, Blake.
Yeah, there are no boxes over in our direction, please.
Oh no, he's gonna suplex him off. He's gonna suplex him down the stairs. This could be disastrous.
The power of Psycho Mike there preventing that, thank goodness.
Oh, massive shots to the gut and to the face here. And Charles Crowley about to send Psycho Mike's into a box. Oh!
Into the box. Psycho Mike is in the box.
Psycho Mike's in the box. Has he been in the box the whole time? Well, and Crowley looks pretty proud of himself right now. You think you're pretty good, huh? Oh, hold on. Psycho Mike produces a Christmas tree out of the damn box.
Obviously put his decorations away, but not too far away.
Well, and now he's trying to assemble it here. Some assembly is required on these things. Now you got to be careful. Oh! I mean, the holiday season hits hard, but this is ridiculous.
Crowley trying to escape. Worth noting, too, that it is the middle of
Christmas
January.
Is gone. Like, what's with all the Christmas? Wait a minute. Hold on. Can we think about this for a second? Let's get rid of the lunacy is one thing, but that's a Christmas tree. It's January.
I guess he went to put it away and decided, no, maybe I could use this in a couple weeks.
Whoa, hang on.
Is he gonna plug it in?
Where the hell did he get electricity?
Feeling festive here.
Now, I mean, everybody knows that a Christmas tree does way more damage when it's lit up. So Psycho Mike is now officially a full-on psychopath.
It's a Science 101.
Crowley also hates Holiday Joy, but how did he get power to the ring? There is a major risk for electrocution.
There is caution tape blocking off one corner, but if Charles Crowley goes in this one, he risks electrocution in his corner.
Oh no! Oh no! Psycho Mike is being lit up by that Christmas tree. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Man down.
Big opportunity for Charles Crowley here.
This match is lit, Blake.
Live wire, Psycho Mike down and potentially out here. Charles Crowley maybe not believing what happened here.
Don't touch it, jeez. Oh, come on, Crowley. How did you not know that was going to happen?
You just watched him get electrocuted by it.
No! Oh, both men! The tree's going to win the match! Blake, the goddamn Christmas tree almost won the main event.
And contractually, the Christmas tree would not have to defend until next Christmas.
Good Lord, Psycho Mike took all of that Christmas tree, and then Crowley decided it was a good idea to grab it.
Look, our official has cautioned off the one corner of the ring here.
Rightfully
I think he should probably unplug this Christmas tree before anyone takes any more damage here.
He can't touch it. Both of these men recovering from electric shock at best. Oh no! Oh, come on! This is inhuman. Mike, stop! The referee needs to think about stopping this, or at least putting some caution tape on Charles Crowley at this point, Blake.
Finding a way to ground Charles Crowley.
For the love of God, unplug the tree!
This bloodthirsty crowd asking for a body slam, presumably
on the Christmas tree. There are bows everywhere. This is up and over. Psycho Mike takes out Crowley. Yes, please, for the love of God, unplug the tree.
Reason prevails.
My God, we can't risk anymore. Okay, let's get that tree out of the way, referee, now that it's no longer live. Hang on.
Now that looks like a large present.
Blake, that didn't look like a box to me.
It did not look like a box to me either. It did look very large. They're going to team up.
You have to work for a shipping company to find a box like that, Blake. It's. Oh, hold on. That box has legs.
That's not a box.
Well, and hold on here, because both of these men are almost working in tandem to set up this box.
They'd both like to put the other through the box, but they need each other to set it up. Bit of irony here.
We've got a bit of an argument. Oh, Charles Crowley with a big super kick here. Now imagine the poetic justice if Psycho Mike loses his Smash Wrestling Championship in his own match. Hold on here. Oh my God. This is precarious to say the least. A big pump kick. Big clothesline back in the ring.
That actually saves Crowley from risk of that.
But Psycho Mike summoning Crowley over. Almost as if to tell him it's time to go through the box. Oh, look out now. Oh. Charles Crowley doing everything he can to anchor himself. Oh! Oh no. Hold on. Hold on, Mike. Those ropes have seen a lot of action tonight. They might be slippery. Oh, big shot. Uh-oh.
Teetering over the top of that box.
Charles Crowley testing that Christmas tree for safety. That might have been his smart. Uh-oh. Oh. And down he goes.
Mike's on the box now, not in the box, but.
Well, and Crowley just threw the now unlive Christmas tree, thankfully.
What's left of it.
I'm not a masochist. Oh, hang on now. Oh, my God, Blake!
Unbelievable from Charles Crowley. Mike is through the box.
Not only through the blocks, but through the tree. The imp goes to the air, And down goes both champion and challenger. Now you got to get them back in the ring if you want to win the championship, Blake.
Could be tough for Psycho Mike to come back from this one. Silliness aside, that is a nasty move from Charles Crowley.
Crowley, 1, 2, oh, just gets his shoulder up.
Psycho Mike barely hanging on to the Smash Wrestling Championship there.
Now Crowley, look out here. Looks like he's lost one of his boots a little bit. Crowley wondering what the hell's left to do in a what's in the box match.
What do you think the odds are that one of these presents has a new set of boots for Charles Crowley in it? Is he going to go one-footed the rest of this match?
I mean, it's possible, but I appreciate the referee upkeeping the structural integrity of the caution tape boxes in the corner.
Architecture first.
Let's just keep that safe. Hold on. Crowley's found something.
Smile on the face of Charles Crowley here.
I feel like he may have packed this one himself all the way from England. Ooh. These unprotected box shots are getting a little hard to watch, I got to tell you.
And he's going to open this one up himself.
Oh, hold on now. Is that more wrapping paper? No.
Nope.
No, those are not wrapping paper.
Those aren't what I think they are.
Hang on. Blake.
There's no place for that in a wrestling ring, if that is what I think it is.
Blake, we need to get serious for a second here. Psycho Mike has brought a lot of things into the ring, including a live grenade. But if those are what I think they are, if those are... I don't even want to talk about what's in that box. Oh my God, it is too! Crowley, you sick bastard!
Somehow, Psycho Mike bouncing back after the confetti cannon to the face.
Confetti, it's everywhere, for crying out loud. Where does this end?
There's a second cannon available. They're fighting over it now.
Oh no, hang on here. Hang on here. They're fighting over the confetti cannon. Who's gonna take it? Oh! Oh,
no!
Blake, what do we do?
I don't know what we do. Confetti cannon goes off as Mike and Crowley fight over it, and now Mike is out and...
The confetti cannon through the referee, through the boxes. There was caution. Why didn't they use caution, damn it?
And now Crowley in control here, but no official.
Who's in charge of sweeping after this? Charles Crowley going up to the top here. Oh, and another massive shot to the box and to Charles Crowley's head as well. Now this is just getting malicious at this point, as he just body slams the box, boxy slams, if you will.
Onto Charles Crowley, and now he's going to do the reverse.
This has been an absolute mess of a match, Blake. Charles Crowley now body slammed on the box, but there's no referee. You can count to a dozen. Hold on.
A second
What
referee.
The hell? The referee could 2, 3. Oh, Charles Crowley just kicked out. Neither of his shoulders, for the record, Blake, were on the mat.
And you wonder if that little bit of hesitation it took a referee, a second official in a box, had to remove himself from the box to be able to count that pin. Maybe the window Charles Crowley needed.
Did Mike put him in the box?
Someone did, because he had to burst out of it. You see that the head came through, the arms came out.
Befuddled isn't the word. How long has he been waiting in there? Oh, hold on. He's turning Crowley into a box man now. This is inhuman. I can't watch. Oh my God. Oh, box-a-lanch. Crowley hits the, oh, what a big boot. Big drop kick. One thing's for sure, Blake, when Psycho Mike is on the card, you'll never be bored.
I don't know how Charles Crowley's finding the ability to maneuver around the ring while stuck in a box, but here we are. The wrapping paper almost all but gone.
Box senton! The damnedest senton I've ever seen, and this could be it. Big box cover 2, no! Let's see this again. Flying cardboard all the way across, and I think that might have been corrugated. Is that legal?
Anything's legal in a what's in the box match as long as it pertains to a box.
Well, and Charles Crowley's never met a box he didn't love immediately as he finds another one here. Back into the head of Psycho Mike. God, somebody stop the damn match. How many casualties is it going to take? The box now on Psycho Mike. Charles Crowley looking to go up top. He's going up. Big moonsault through the box. Through Psycho Mike. 2, 3, no. Let's take another look at this as he does the triple jump moonsault, the BME.
The box moonsault ever. Sorry. Psycho Mike barely able to get a shoulder up there to keep the Smash Wrestling Championship.
You call yourself a journalist.
I've never used that term.
Charles Crowley now going to get that last big box. Psycho Mike, he may be out of it here. Damn it, Charles. Charles, let's not do anything drastic here, Charles.
Charles bemoaning that nobody loves him, and Psycho Mike is the golden child.
Oh my God, look out, Blake, Jesus. Okay.
A little too close for me.
A lot too close for comfort, I would say. Oh, hang on now. Another massive box. Where did that one come from?
And they're getting bigger.
Mike, where are you keeping these balls? Oh my God. Don't do it, don't do it. Where are they finding these?
Crowley trying to keep Mike from getting this box down the stairs now, presumably to get it into the ring.
We need to be careful here, Blake. Oh my God. The referee, just doesn't want to end up with confetti in his face.
Would be out of officials.
Don't you have a referee's license?
I do not, and I don't think Nikita's going to be trusted to referee another match anytime soon, so we might be out. This is a massive box that Mike has here.
It's not even Boxing Day.
It is January 14th. It's sale on wrapping paper post-Christmas, thank goodness.
I don't know what Psycho Mike's thinking here, but from everything I've seen, he's a sick man, Blake.
And what's left to do to Charles Crowley, or for Crowley to do to Psycho Mike? The biggest box we've seen yet in the middle of the ring.
Oh my God, are we gonna see a super body slam here? Oh no, Crowley drops out. That's the best thing he could have done for himself there. Oh, big knee. Uh-oh. Psycho Mike is out cold on that box.
Crowley's gonna go up top.
This has worked for him previous. Hang on, big boot to the top of the head of Charles Crowley there. Oh no, Mike. Mike, think of the children. Think of the children. Good God, a superplex through the...
What? What is in the box, Casey?
Did Psycho Mike bring his own carnival? 2, 3, it's over!
The winner of this contest, and still Smash Wrestling World Champion, Psycho Mike!
Well, Blake, I am at a loss for what else we could possibly say after what may have been the most insane main event the London Music Hall has ever seen. I would hate to be the person in charge of cleaning up after that insane What's in the Box match. But the bottom line is your Smash Wrestling World Champion still Psycho Mike.
The answer to the question, what's in the box? Balloons. The answer to who is the Smash Wrestling Champion? Psycho Mike. The answer to who's cleaning up, all I know for that one is not me.
Well, and I would hate to draw the ire of Charles Crowley, as he thought for sure this was his chance to shine. It's a celebration at the London Music Hall. Charles Crowley does not look happy with the outcome of this one.
Psycho Mike distributing the balloons that were in that final giant box to the crowd here at the London Music Hall.
Well, what an insane evening it's been. Any given Sunday always has an opportunity to show up and show out, and it has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us today. For Blake Murphy, I am Casey Andrews, and we'll see you very soon. Join us at smash-wrestling.com.